Hey guys, it's Tinker Taylor here, bringing you the final part of the warehouse shell. Um, I know I said in the last video, and I've said before in other videos, I don't like doing multi-part series, but unfortunately, the next few videos are going to be multi-part series. I feel like the next one I know it for sure isn't, and the one after that I could do in one, mainly because I haven't finished the build, but it's just so far a shell. Although I do want to I have ideas for it, and I want to go further with it. But then the one I'm currently working on, which is why this second build is a shell, the one I'm currently working on, I've already spent 3.5 hours on. So, yeah, and that's just like still all the outside stuff that I'm still going to be messing around with. Um, so yeah, I think things are going to be very interesting, especially since I've really gotten into tool mod a bit. Just making some fun random things and yeah, the build is also heavily inspired by somebody else who I will put in that video. So, um, yeah, I'm wanting to make some adjustments and changes though, because it does feel very like samey, and I want to change it up. Um, like the shell is pretty similar. I've made a few adjustments here and there to kind of make it my own, but it still to me feels too samey. I'm gonna try and keep adjusting it and fiddling with it until I can make it my own. But yes, I will put the person who inspired me down in the comments because of that video, not this one, because this one was just me doing whatever. But that one I definitely want to be like, yeah, hey, it's done by this person because it absolutely wasn't me. I did not come up with this idea on my own. So yeah, that one I'll definitely put person in there. I went to download their build to have a mess around with it and have a look at it, and it had a lot of CC, which was really unfortunate because I thought they did a lot of like tool modding and made these really cool bookshelves. But no, it was CC, so unfortunately it's not what I had hoped it would be, but you know, that's fine. I've got some ideas on how to try and change it and do it myself. Um, but yeah, I've been watching Selena stream a lot, and of course Selena uses a lot of tool mods, so I've been learning a lot of tips and tricks. I'm still not at Selena's level, but I'm definitely a lot better than what I was when I first started. I'm learning all of the, well, I say learning, I have learned all of the things, all of the I guess commands and whatnot. It's made me a lot more confident to to use tools, sorry, to improve my builds. So yeah, I've made some pretty fun, funky things with it. And yeah, I'm really excited to show these things off. So I'm really, another thing is like I've been struggling to keep up with the schedule because I'm supposed to be staying ahead, and I think by the time I finish this build, which will hopefully be done by the end of this week, I think I'll be done for the rest of October, which is great, and I may even dip into November, which would be even better. Because I'm moving at the end of October, and I'm, yeah, just exhausted and wanting a break, really. Is I don't really get to have one again. Every time there's a break in the semesters, I just have to do stuff, and I don't like it. I don't like how I have to always do stuff and never get a break. Um, like the break between semester 1 and 2, I had to house sit. Um, and then the little break I had over Christmas, I was traveling back and forward, and it's just a lot. It's a lot to deal with. Especially since I do study over summer every year. every year. Yeah, it's not fun. Um, well, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, but it's also a lot. So yeah, just I'm really having a little bit of a tough time with being able to relax. But I spent 3 hours building last night instead of settling into bed, and still got up at my usual time, so I'm a little sleepy. But I've had a bit of a break, so I feel a bit better. Um, and I'm hoping to smash out some uni work today. So if I can get ahead in that and finish it all up, then I can get started on more uni work. But the sooner I get this all done, the sooner I can just rest and relax and sleep and play Sims and stream. I'm really hoping to be able to stream the build I'm doing right now on the weekend. But yeah, other than that, it's just busy, busy, busy. Work, work, work. Bit of Sims here and there. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit better about my builds. Sometimes I do builds and I feel horrible about them, and then I put them out and people like them, or I'll do really well in my opinion and put them out and then people hate them, and it's just I don't know what to do. I try my best and then people don't like it, or I don't try my best and people like it, and I think it's terrible. So I think I'm gonna take a deep look at each of the builds I've done and just try and get an understanding as to why do people like this one but not like this one? Why do people like this one but not like this one, you know? Just having a little look around to see what's going on. Um, because yeah, it's quite interesting sometimes to put out stuff that you don't like and then people love it, but then have things that you absolutely love and nobody likes. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's something that I'm definitely gonna have a deeper look into. And I think I'm kind of finding my little groove, which sometimes I fall out of my groove, which is unfortunate, but I think I'm starting to really find my groove and I love it. I think I'm really starting to understand how not only how Sims work, but how I work with the Sims. Um, just because sometimes I have a really hard idea visualizing things, but I drew the last, not the last build that you've seen, but the build I'm currently doing. And it's really, really helping me put the ideas I want down onto the paper, but also something I can visualize. So, like, obviously, I've gone to sleep after doing this build, but I still know what I want to do, and I know how I can, like, adjust it and fix it and change it. And it's different to how I drew it, because I drew it based off the inspo build, but now I've got my own twist on it. It's slightly different. Yeah, I don't know. It's been quite interesting and fun learning how I work and what I like doing. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend you get stuck with building, find some inspiration, draw it down, kind of make it your own. Because that's exactly what I've done and I love it. I think it's great. I think this is something I'm going to be doing in the future, and I will even share some of these drawings with you, I feel, in the future. And yeah, it's quite interesting and fun. I know I've said that a couple times already, but it is. I think having these things drawn down really helps me understand what I'm trying to do inside my head. I've had a lot of problems with getting some ideas from my brain to Sims, but I think by kind of verbally vomiting the idea onto paper, verbally vomiting, hand vomiting, I guess, it onto the paper that I've made a lot of progress in my abilities. So yeah. Sorry, just adding a little bit of a drawing to my build to try and adjust it. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna start drawing builds more because this one I absolutely love so far. And I really hope it helps me improve because it's super fun to just draw these builds. Um, I think it's really good to just declutter my brain. But other than that, not really much else for me to add in terms of that build. This build, I think I mentioned it last time. I kept it empty, as if everyone were moving in. Like, this is a brand new build, no staging. It's just bathrooms and kitchens that are done because that's what would be done in a typical bathroom. Excuse me. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this build. If you like it, if you hate it, what you do different, what you do the same. Because I love hearing feedback. I love hearing your ideas. Sometimes I'll ask my roommate for ideas, and depending on if I like it, the idea or not, I might do it. I still do what I like over what my roommates like, but if I'm really stuck. My thing is, if I ask for help on something and somebody gives me their opinion, I will know whether or not I agree with that opinion. I sometimes can't form opinions on my own. I'm not being swayed by the other person. But it really helps me. Like, I don't know how to say it other than I just know. I like, if you say, oh, well, you should use, I don't know, like, there's the pools here. I was like, should I keep the pools or should I do fountain? I'm not really sure. And if you had said pools, I would have known, actually, no, I want to do fountain. It's not to, like, spite anyone. It's not to disagree, or it's not, like, if you said fountains and me going, like, yeah, I think fountains are good. It's none of that. It just helps me reassure myself that I'm making the right decision, I guess. Sometimes I don't know the right decision until I hear someone say either the right or wrong decision. So yeah, like, if you said the pool, I would be like, no, actually, now that you say that, it sounds wrong. But if you said fountain, I'd be like, yeah, no, that sounds right. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I think it's a bit weird, but I also love it. I think it's fantastic because it helps me be sure in what I'm doing. Because otherwise I would have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, we're gonna jump into some screenshots now. I just picked a few. I didn't want to pick too many, so this is the taller of the two. I just wanted to pick some nice little photos to kind of get an idea of what it's like on the inside. I didn't want to overwhelm you with all of the photos because we'd probably be here for another 10 minutes, and I don't have the time or mental capacity for that. So yeah, we're just gonna have a few fun little photos that my roommate helped me pick. And yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video. If you do enjoy it or you think I'm starting to improve, make sure you come back because I post 2 times a week and I'm hopefully going to put out some more shorts. But yeah, until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!